Hey, how's it going? I had to talk about a couple of things. First, and let me mute this. This is a video I have to do before tomorrow. I'm gonna do this kind of quick and dirty, and and then upload it tomorrow, and then put it on upload it to YouTube tomorrow, because tomorrow evening we're heading to Orlando to go to Disney for my birthday. We're doing the whole thing where we're staying at a hotel on Disney property, a Disney hotel on their property, and going to all the Disney parks, like a day of park, basically. And this pretty much what the next few days is gonna be like. I'm gonna bring my cam with me and show everybody what went on and everything like that, and how everything looked, because I've always told people that the whole thing with Disney, like, you don't understand unless you stayed at a Disney hotel on Disney property while going to the parks. There's a completely different experience than staying in a hotel outside of Disney and going to the Disney parks. Big difference. And it's something I haven't done since I was a teenager, and I kind of wanted to, recapture that feeling, and on top of that, it's, sort of a way to remember my late mother, who used to work for Disney, and how I was able to do stuff like that as a teenager. But this video is not going to be about that. Just letting you guys know, heads up. This video is pretty much going to be a rant video to Hollywood about certain types of movies. So I pretty much, there's a lot of things I have to point out, because there's just things I'm getting sick of. Okay, to point this out, I have to pretty much talk about this and get this put out there. And this is basically about whenever Hollywood does a movie off of a known property, off of something that's based off of a cartoon, comic book, science fiction property, video game, etc., etc. And there's things that pretty much needs to be pointed out, because there's just stuff I'm really getting sick of as far as Hollywood, as far as these types of movies that Hollywood does. So I'm gonna have to point out some rules, and everybody who are fanboys, geeks, nerds, or whatnot knows what I'm talking about, and they will agree. So let's get to it. Number one, and it is a big thing. Number one is, do not ever deviate from the original story. You alienate the original fans. I can understand trying to bring in new fans, but you do not want to change any origins, any original story. No major changes, because the original fans, that ticks us off. It's like, okay, it's based off of this. Why is it all wrong? That's number one. And let's put it this way. I'm going to point this out because I've ranted about this before. Dragon Ball Evolution completely screwed up. Like, I don't know who wrote the script or whatnot, but they alienated the original fans. The casting was wrong, but the worst part about it was the storyline. The whole thing about Goku going to high school and like being, I can understand trying to show him being like a normal teenager, but if you ever watched the cartoon, the dude never went to high school. He spent his entire life training to fight. Never went to high school. So it was just wrong on so many levels. Goku never went to high school. I believe Chi-Chi never went to high school. Bulma was the only one that actually had a normal childhood out of all the characters in Dragon Ball. So that's a perfect example. Another perfect example as far as deviating completely off the original is G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Like it was just, oh. I have to quote one of my friends, a friend of a friend, saying that it was a bastardization of G.I. Joe. It just completely just butchered it. It was just wrong. The only thing I give props to as far as that movie is the fact that Joseph Gordon-Levitt did do a good job as Cobra Commander. You could tell he was a fan of G.I. Joe. But the fact that they completely screwed it up storyline wise is what messed it up so bad. It was just off. It was so wrong. So I'm gonna get to the next part.